you're on.
Chat. Hello. Welcome, guys. Huh. How's my new GPU? Well, my new GPU is amazing, technically. Technically, my new GPU is amazing. Unbelievable. Unmatched. Like, really, really good. However, I've been scammed by ChatGPT. Guys, I bought a 5070 Ti. I've been scammed by ChatGPT. I'm not happy about it. I'm Carlo. Welcome. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription, my friend. Welcome. We started late today, so I kind of need to get cracking. But welcome, guys. How are we today? I'm fuming. I'm so angry. I went for a 5070 Ti. Specifically PNY. I've been scammed, though. I have been scammed. It's the first time I've been lied to by ChatGPT. I don't know how to feel. I can't lie. I feel upset, hurt, deceived, lied to. Are you guys ready for story time whilst I do this or not? Because if you're ready for story time, I've got a story for you. But you might need to keep up because it's confusing. Graham, welcome. How are you? All right, listen. So, all right.
Yeah.
Nappy, welcome. Joseph, thank you very much for the gifted sub to JMac. You are the first gifter of December. Thank you, my friend, and welcome. Chris!
Good morning from Amazon BWI Airport Warehouse. I'm listening to your soothing voice will keep me company until the end of your stream, or my shift, in 8 hours.
I see. Thank you very much, Chris, coming in with a tier 3 for 21 months. Graham, you crazy person, Lord Glove. Graham coming in with a 10 gifted sub to Roz, Gotham, I am Greg, Squaw, Nas, Tan, Sip, Grim, CRT, and Nathan. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you, Graham. You legend. You are now #1 for December. Thank you, Graham. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support, guys. I appreciate it. I've been lied to by ChatGPT. Here we go. With the bass line in the background as well. Setting the tone. Cardboard Straw coming in with a prime for 17 months. Cardboard, thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you, you absolute legend. Thank you so much for the continued support, allowing me to be here and do what I do and what I love daily. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. You're a legend. Raspberry, welcome. How are you? Bez is coming in as well. It's not my birthday. It's doing repairs your job. No.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Bez, for the 100 bits. Not my birthday, though, guys. Hype Train level 5 as well. 3 minutes 30 on the clock. 43%. Thank you. My job is content creation. I hardly do repairs, if I'm honest. Not nowhere near as much as like what I used to. Okay. Are we still fluxy? I think we're still fluxy. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope we're still fluxy. Yeah, I think so. We'll start with a story time, all right? Pardon me. This is the wrong pair of Ineasies. I can tell because you see we've got that little cross at the end. They're not perfectly straight. Where are my other ones? Where are my other Ineasies? Ineasies to the Yeezys. There they are. Okay, so listen. ChatGPT. More like, chat, I'm going to lie to you. Yo! Let's go. Somebody purchased a beanie exclamation mark merch in the chat. Thank you so much. Who was it? Who purchased a beanie? Thank you very much for the purchase. Supporting. I appreciate it. Just in time for Christmas. Hopefully it comes. Joseph, it was you. Joseph, thank you very much for purchasing the beanie, my guy. I appreciate you. That's very, very kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Legendary. Big shout out to Alan, by the way, as well, who purchased he purchased a t-shirt as well as a 20-ounce JDT mug. So yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Rick, welcome. How are you, buddy? Joshua, welcome. How many tweezers do you have? Too many. Was ChatGPT hallucinating? Right. Okay. So chat, I'm going to pause the music, right? Because I need to get into this. So yesterday, when I was exporting, now the nerds in the same bracket as me will understand this completely. What do I mean by nerds? Any content creators. Now listen. I was in Adobe Premiere Pro. That's what I used to edit. Adobe Premiere Pro. My first mistake. I tried exporting something and it was a 48-minute video and Premiere Pro errored after the export. So the export probably took around about an hour or so, right? Maybe not an hour, maybe like 50 minutes. So I'm waiting 50 minutes for this export. It finishes, it chucks up an error, but I've got a 48-minute video. So I'm like, oh, whatever. Upload it to YouTube, wait for it to upload, render, all of that good stuff. go to watch the video on YouTube to make sure that it's all good, because I like the playback setting on YouTube and I get to see the exact quality that it gets uploaded in. So yeah, watched it and I was like, that felt short. It wasn't 48 minutes. The file was 48 minutes.
16 months? Can't believe it's been that long already. He's to 16 more. Where's Denzel for this job? Denzel the stent cell. He's not wrong. Carson, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 16 months and your incredible support over 16 months, mate. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate you. So yeah, the actual footage itself, when I watched the YouTube video, was 43 minutes, I want to say. So I was missing 5 minutes. So it cut at like a really abrupt ending on YouTube. I was like, what? Where's the rest of it? So I go to export it again because I thought I was doing some stuff in the background. So I thought maybe, I don't know, something happens on my GPU because my GPU is exporting, NVENC or whatever you want to call it. No, I think it was H whatever it was. H264, but using my GPU, so it was like hardware encoding, right? So it's using my GPU at this point. So I thought, I was browsing some stuff using ChatGPT. Maybe I spooked my GPU, my 2070 Super from yesterday. Maybe that's what it was. So I render it again. Finishes after 50 minutes. Error again. So I'm like, I'm going to have to watch this through now. So before uploading it to YouTube, I then watch it. And about 34 minutes, it cuts off. So I'm like, this is like a different time now. So I wasn't doing anything on my PC as well. I just kind of left it and walked away from it. And now it's cutting off at a different time. Why is that? So just inconsistencies, right? So I go to ChatGPT, we talk about it. And it says it could be a plethora of different things. Any text and stuff that I add, any overlays, any transitions. So I'm just like, oh man, I'm so done with this GPU now. I was like, it took ages to render and like export. Sorry, I was like, how much is going to be a 5070 Ti? Like, find me the best deal, blah, blah, blah. So it starts talking to me about the benefits of having a 5070 Ti in my rig compared to a 2070 Super. And I'm like, these sound amazing. All of these benefits, they're incredible. It was like, but do you know what the number one benefit is, Joey? I said, what, ChatGPT? It said, you get access now to an AV1 encoder. I said, what's AV1? Instead of like HVENC or whatever it is. What's AV1? AV1 is like the new encoder. It's amazing. You're going to love it. Usable in Adobe. You can do XYZ. It's basically like 50% of the file size, but better quality of what you're currently recording in OBS. I was like, well, this just like that, take my money. I was trying to give ChatGPT my money. I was like, just trying to hand it over, right? And supposedly, AV1 is not used by Twitch, which is fine because you can set up different encoders for multi-streaming. So I'm okay with that. I'll just use the old one. And but for YouTube, apparently AV1 is preferred. So I'm like, this is a win-win situation. So I was like, right, take my money. So I ordered it, blah, blah, blah. And then it was like, we can talk through all the settings tomorrow. And, and I had a look last night as to what I needed to change just to get familiar with it. And I was like, and just to get like a better understanding of what AV1 was. I was like, okay, sweet. So just to confirm, AV1 still uses my GPU to encode. And what I like to do is I record technically in 1080p on OBS, but I upscale it in OBS to 1440p. Now with this new GPU, I'm going to be able to upload straight into, I'm going to be able to scale straight up to 4K and it not really cause any issues. Now I was exporting in Adobe Premiere Pro in 4K before. So what I was doing is I was basically just like double scaling because I would record in OBS from 1080p to 1440p and then I would render to 4K and it was just like, it might jeopardize a little bit of quality, but overall my videos are still better quality than 1080p on YouTube, right? So, and because everyone's moving to TVs now, a lot of people watching it on their sofa, and all those things and, family channel and whatnot, I thought, do you know what, it'd be best to just try and up the quality a little bit if I can. Why not, right? With this new GPU. So I now upscale in 4K on OBS. I drop that into the timeline and, Bob's your uncle. It's in AV1 as well. Now, the good thing about the file size being less means everything will be quicker. regardless. Upgrading to a 5070 Ti would just be quicker anyway. Playback, speeds, like all of that stuff would just be like scrubbing. All of that would just be so much better because the architecture is much newer, right, in a 5070 Ti. Plus, the RAM is what? The VRAM is, I'm going from an 8 gig card to a 16 gig card, right? So they're all good signs, yeah? Anyway. So the card comes. Nothing wrong with the card. I got it from Scan. One in the chat if you know what Scan is here in the UK. It's a big retailer for PC parts and they're very well known. And fun fact, my first PC pre-built that I personally bought was from Scan back in 2017. Very good company. Had one issue with it. It was a bad power supply. They sent somebody out. It was fixed. I've got no qualms with Scan. I actually love them. I think they're a great company. And quite competitive prices as well. Right. Are you with me, chat? Yes or no? Can I get some yeses or nos? Like, are you with me? Is this all making sense so far? Have I told you guys clearly enough what's going on? Are we all up to date? So you know my current situation, yeah? All right. Big up, Ryanus. What's going on, man? So I've installed the 5070 Ti. I've changed all the settings. So I've changed my encoder settings in OBS. I'm using AV1, HVenc, whatever it is. You know, all the ones that it's recommended. I've now got access to this AV1 encoder. I'm so, like, codec. I don't know if it's called a codec or an encoder, whatever. And I'm so excited. I'm buzzing. So what do? I press start recording. I record. I look at the footage. Wow, I can actually see, because I'm also now upscaling to 4K with AV1 and a smaller file size. I'm looking at it like this is everything I've wanted and more. It's going to make my life so much easier and quicker. My workflow is going to be so much quicker, more videos, all of that good stuff, right? Better stream qualities because I can easily handle the better quality uploads now. So what do, chat? I drop the footage into Adobe Premiere Pro. I scrub through the timeline. Looks perfect. The clip is about 13 seconds. 13 seconds. Looks perfect. Playback's amazing. I just do it on like 2x speed. So I take the clip, I half the speed on the clip just to see what it's like scrubbing. Perfect. No issues, no lag, no nothing. I'm in dreamland, right? I'm in absolute dreamland. I'm thinking this is it. This is everything I've needed. Go to export. Adobe Premiere Pro does not support AV1. I said what? Error comes up. Cannot support AV01. Okay. Surely this can't be the case. If ChatGPT has told me that it's going to be, you know, I was going to say something then, but it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread. Go back to ChatGPT. ChatGPT, my guy. Firstly, I updated Adobe Premiere Pro because I was like, maybe it's an update thing. Maybe it's like I've got an older version. So I updated it. I did need to update, but it didn't work. So I go ChatGPT. I say, ChatGPT, what's going on? It says, oh yeah, AV1 doesn't work in Adobe Premiere Pro. I said, what do you mean? I think I literally typed, what do you mean? Because you've told me. So I did a bit of Googling. I changed a few settings because it was talking about how OBS, there might be like some CBR pass rate and stuff, and it advised me to change a bunch of stuff. I tried that, it still wasn't working. Just the bottom line is AV1 is not supported in Premiere Pro. Why do I pay £40 a month for Adobe and it can't handle like the latest codec that's come out on a 50 series and it's been out for a while? How is that a thing? How is like the biggest editing? Hello? My thing just went beep beep.
Funny.
Right now? In the middle of this story, you want to come in and say that? Cerberus, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 21 months in a row. I appreciate you. So, I've been scammed by ChatGPT. How on earth can one of the biggest, I don't want to use the term media companies because I don't actually know what kind of company it is, but I mean, you know, media is up there with Adobe Premiere Pro, I guess, right? Like editing, like what would you call Adobe? Careful, guys. What would you call Adobe? Like, you know, but how does I just don't understand why would a company choose not to use a codec that is one of the most popular? Like, why is that a thing? Can somebody explain? I just genuinely like curious. Like, what is there? Why would they turn around and say no? We're not going to do it. Like, why would they not just allow you to use AV1? And then ChatGPT was like trying to backtrack. It was like, all we got to do is, you know, every single time you record, you just have to transform it from HVenc into AV. I said, what do you mean? I'm not transcoding nothing. I'm not using Handbrake every single recording I have. That could be upwards of, you know, 10 to 20 files per video. There's no way I'm doing that. Licensing, it's just annoying. Aren't like over 50%? No, they're not over 50%. Definitely not. To be fair, it's one of the only times, and I can count on one hand how many times I've been a bit like, that seems a bit weird, ChatGPT, compared to the 98% of times where ChatGPT has been extremely helpful for me. But I know that obviously ChatGPT as well works off like an older sort of older information, right? But that doesn't really help in this case because Adobe has never supported AV1. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So what does that mean? Well, it means I have to go back to HVenc, which is still really good, but it's no different to the file size and stuff that I was working with before. So my file sizes are still going to be pretty big, as well as the fact I'm pretty sure, because I've increased the quality on some options anyway, the render time is now pretty much the same. I haven't tested that yet. I'm not too sure because I haven't recorded a video, as I only got the GPU today. But on like real small basic clips, you know, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, it's not quick time. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm using HVenc, or I think it's like, no, sorry, so I'm using HVenc to encode in OBS. I hope you guys are still with me because this has been racking my brain all day. I'm using HVenc to record in OBS locally, and that's in 4K with the upscale. And then in Adobe Premiere Pro, I'm actually exporting using H.265 because that's recommended for like best quality and stuff. But it's using hardware encoding, so it's still using my GPU. If that makes sense. I'm pretty sure anyway. I'm pretty sure H.265 is using my GPU. If not, then we're going to have some issues. Hence why I'm late as well, by the way, because I was just trying to get all of this done. If you have to process multiple files, can I know your friend? Can help in, I don't know what even that is, mate. FFmpeg. BBC finds that 45% of AI queries produce erroneous answers. Coming from the BBC? TRW? I wouldn't believe that source, mate. I trust ChatGPT a lot more than I trust the BBC, I'll tell you that. And I think people would agree with me. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at, guys. How was your day? So yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot of people that I've seen just say now, which makes sense. I've seen people saying to use, what do you call it, DaVinci Resolve chat. Does anybody have any experience with DaVinci Resolve? Because DaVinci Resolve is meant to be the program, and it's free. It's a free editor. I just don't really, like, I have not really spoken to anyone who uses DaVinci Resolve. But I mean, if it means that I get to use the AV1, I mean, everybody seems to be ranting and raving about AV1, anyone I speak to. So it sounds like AV1 is definitely the move. Vukoda. How much is that, Lai? What is it? But I've heard really good things about DaVinci Resolve. Chat, I also ordered a 1440p IPS 200 hertz monitor. But it's IPS. Unfortunately, no OLED, but it was on offer on Cyber Monday yesterday. So I grabbed it. So I'm looking forward to upgrading to 1440p. Finally. I can smell the future. 5070 Ti, 1440p. I am very gutted about this whole AV1 situation, if you can't tell. Man, I was looking forward to just like faster export times, smaller file sizes, better quality on YouTube. I was looking for like all of these promises. AV1 is a free plugin. I don't think it is. Like AV1 gives really good quality at lower bit rates, but it's really hard on resources unless you have something with hardware encoding. Yeah, and that's what I have. That monitor was still Pro. No, I got something else, Cerberus, actually. I got something else. Because that one went out of stock. I went to go get it. It was out of stock. Yeah, JFix, that's crazy that you edit on your phone. Lord glove. So yeah, that's where we're at, chat. So if anybody has any suggestions about AV1 or knows anything about it, or even like DaVinci Resolve, like how good is DaVinci Resolve? And can I do pretty much everything that I can in Premiere Pro on the free version, or do I have to pay? I'm pretty sure as well, DaVinci's like a one-off sort of payment for the paid version. I've had so many issues with Premiere Pro, just like mainly with codecs, by the way. And then when I went back to export with a HVenc, listen to this. And I'm so lucky I've had this problem before, because otherwise I would have been screwed. And I would not have been able to stream today. After I had the issue with AV1, I went back to HVenc on OBS, standard settings, just with the new card. And I put it into OBS, I went to export, and it came up with a fail message. Cannot export because you do not have this encoder installed. I said, what are you talking about? And I think it's because I was messing around with, obviously, the different ones. My fix for it, chat, which I've been on the phone to Adobe for God knows how many hours before, and then I found the fix on the phone, was I had to log into my admin account on my PC, export the same file, and then log back into my standard account, and it worked. It's got well, it must have something to do with permissions on the folder, but the permissions on the folder are unchanged. I just, for some reason, have to go into my admin account, administrator on my PC, export, and then log back into my other account. But this account is admin. My main account is admin, so it makes no sense. Adobe Premiere Pro is so weird, man. So weird. I love DaVinci. Collis, do you use it quite a lot? 295 one-time fee is the paid version. Joey, grab my MacBook and use Final Cut Pro. Works perfect. Never had an issue. Yeah, I've just spent money on a 5070 Ti though. That's the issue, isn't it? I've just spent money on a 5070 Ti. You know what I mean? Like, all of that horsepower, I want to be able to use it. It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. I'm good, Jose. How are you? That'll be Adobe wanting extra clearances, I'm guessing. He uses a lot of equipment, cash on disk. Yeah, it's something stupid. AV1 is still kind of new, not all supported. Needed. Yeah, but, I mean, like... Guys, I'm pretty sure AV1 was around for the 40 series cards. Can somebody fact check that? Was AV1 not around for the 40 series? Or is AV1 specific to the 50 series? Either way, I've literally purchased this card to speed up my workflow process. That is literally the only reason that kind of like tipped me over the edge, you know? I was like, I don't need FPS in games because I don't really game that much. And when I do, it's stuff like RuneScape and Megabonk. I don't need a 5070 Ti to play those games. I'm quite happy with my 5070 Super. Sorry, my 2070 Super. And then when ChatGPT was rubbing me up about this this new codec, AV1, I was all ears. I might have to check DaVinci Resolve, chat. I might have to check out DaVinci Resolve. I did try DaVinci Resolve a couple of years ago when I don't know, I think it was like 17, DaVinci Resolve 17, and it wouldn't export for some reason. As in, like, it would just sit and hang, and then the timer would just go up and up and up and up and up, and I was like, what's going on here? The good thing about using DaVinci Resolve, I guess, and Adobe Premiere Pro is they're pretty similar in terms of the use cases. Like, as you've probably seen in my videos, a lot of my content is just like cut. What's the differences? Does anybody know, chat, about DaVinci Resolve Pro and DaVinci Resolve Free? Because honestly, not being able to use AV1 might just push me over the edge to actually switch to DaVinci Resolve, honestly. Like, what are the differences? And then, do you know what? I might even just start editing my thumbnails in Canva so I don't have to use Photoshop. Save myself 400 quid a year, whatever it is that I pay Adobe. Do you know what I mean? And then they try and charge you 500 quid to try and cancel. Lord, glove. I actually think I paid a one-time fee for Adobe recently. Oh, when does that run out? Das, thank you very much for the Prime. Sorry, the Tier 1 for 17 months in a row. Absolute legend. Thank you. Have AV1 on a 4070. Exactly. Very difficult for simple edits. Okay. Well, hear me out. Adobe Creative Cloud. Let me just see. I want to see when it runs out for me. Save 50% on Creative Cloud Pro. Get out of here, man. Just don't understand. Do you know what? I kind of understand that, you know, in the same breath, I shouldn't be blaming Adobe here. I should more so be blaming myself for not, you know, checking. But I didn't like, I don't know, man. I didn't think to myself, oh, you know, this codec that, and then I done research, not just ChatGPT, but everything else. There's no chance it's not going to be supported. I didn't even think about it. I'm just going to quickly check and see. If I go manage account, here we go. Right. Oh, next reset. 28th of December. No shot. Oh my gosh. Guys, the Creative Cloud Pro, which is basically what I need. That is crazy, man. Is £66 a month, but it's on offer 50% for 33 quid a month. That is so expensive. It's disgusting.
Wait a minute, chat. 60 something pound a month. YouTube only enabled AV1 5 months ago, hence the uptake now would have taught. Gotcha. 30 series is nice. Oh my gosh, £773 a year is apparently what my plan is for Adobe. £773 a year, chat. I feel sick all of a sudden. How do I cancel? They don't make it easy, chat. Manage plan. Available actions. End your service. Let me just see what happens. Okay, fine. Yeah, it just says that your subscription will end in 177 days. So it's May, guys. It's already paid for the year. I didn't pay that much, by the way. I didn't pay that much, but I'm not paying. I really don't want to. I don't want to pay £700 a year. All I use is Photoshop and Premiere Pro. If I was using the full suite or just like 5 of them. Wait, if you cancel your plan today, you've already paid for the. You'll lose access to premium apps and services. Too expensive. Let's just see what happens. Guys, this is insane, by the way. Cancellation details. So I've already paid up until May 28th, 2026. So I have paid a year. I've paid a year. But if I cancel the renewal, it says cancellation details include. I've already paid, bear that in mind. Locally saved files will remain on your device, but you will no longer have access to the apps or most of the services included in your paid plan. Now, if I cancel. Why? Once it expires, you read wrong. Does this read wrong? You tell me if I'm reading wrong. Locally saved files will remain on your device, but you will no longer, in bold, have access to the apps or most of the services included in your paid plan. And also, you have 90 days to reduce your online storage to 5 gig, or those files may be lost. And I have until May. What on earth?
Yep, go watch YouTube. Why?
Go watch YouTube. Why? AVFC, thank you very much for the Prime for 6 months, mate. I appreciate you.
Green screen. Do you use Resolve? Do you use DaVinci Resolve? One in the chat if you actively use DaVinci Resolve for editing. One in the chat. I'm out here seeing if there's anybody who actually uses it, who can give me some genuine feedback. Okay, so those who actually use DaVinci Resolve, would you recommend it? Number one. Number two, do you know what the difference is between paid DaVinci Resolve and not paid? Techno, what do you use now? Do you use anything? All day long, yes. What on earth is this music? But you can use the free version, see if it works for you. The paid version has more features in the Fusion tab, but for cuts it's fine. Yeah, I want to know what the difference is. Like, I'm not going to be limited to like 1080p, am I? I'm still going to be able to edit in 4K and stuff on the free version, or is that where the limit is? That was the only thing that kind of like came into my mind that they might hold back on. Which I would actually entirely be like, fair enough, because of the fact that the software is free. You know what I mean? 4K is in the free. Wow, what? You guys are. And then I'm just gonna have my thumbnail situation. Thumbnails I do in Photoshop, but maybe we look to move that over as well.
Free balling it today?
Free balling. Yes. Yes, we are. Ordinary Rob, thank you very much for the Prime! For 3 months, I appreciate you. Get rid of all my hardware. Streaming as these days are over. I feel bad for taking it, Techno, but I mean, it also kind of depends, you know. I don't want to be greedy in that sense. If it's stuff that you're actually getting rid of, I mean, and if it's something that would actually genuinely help with my workflow, I would not be opposed to it, my friend. But again, that's completely up to you. Man. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit sorry for myself at the moment because of the 5070 Ti situation and AV1. Jovial, welcome. It comes down to how much time you can save. It does, exactly, yeah. Man, I've got to stop these from running over to the other walls, hey? What I would be interested in, Techno, is something for my, like an XLR for my podcast mic. I'd be super interested in that. Just to see what the quality is like. Like, how different is the quality going to be compared to USB-C, you know?
You have a podcast? No. I have a podcast mic from Rode. Exclamation mark Rode. I think I set up an affiliate link for that. And it's an absolutely fantastic mic, as you guys have heard on numerous occasions, actually. RODE. And it's USB-C, but it does have an XLR option as well. But I've just not got like a Go XLR or an interface that will allow me to use the XLR. I've not kind of got into that world yet. Okay, are you in here? Yeah, Canva's meant to be pretty good. Canva's meant to be pretty good. DaVinci Resolve paid, HDR grading, Dolby Vision support. Wow. Okay, so I could look at using DaVinci. There's a great creator that I know called Daniel Batal, who actually helped me on my YouTube channel. I paid for a bit of his time, and we basically had like an hour consultation. And he focuses on DaVinci Resolve content, I'm pretty sure. So I might have to check out some of his stuff, because he's one of the best in the game in terms of like their tutorials and whatnot, as far as I'm aware. I've watched some of his stuff, and I don't even use DaVinci Resolve, so that should tell you everything that you need to know about him. Help with the loft and pizza stream into your existing gear, then yeah, Techno, I think maybe we have a conversation about it then. Only if that's okay though, on Discord. Bodge, welcome pal. Oh Bodge, you missed the rant, man. I think you would have loved it as well, because I know you like your computer stuff. I think you would have absolutely loved it. Bodge, have you used DaVinci Resolve? I basically got scammed by ChatGPT, and it told me that with the new AV1 codec with the 5070 Ti that I've got, it would change my life, and Premiere Pro does not support AV1. So I basically bought it on that fact, and then I can't even do it. Arafel, chill out.
Don't sneeze.
Thank you very, very much, Arafel, for the 100 bits. I appreciate you. Andy, it came through. I didn't even change anything. The big ups to Andy, man. Andy and their viewers just joined. Say hello. Legendary, mate. Ow. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, guys. Thank you, Andy, my guy. Yeah, so Bodge, what I did is I changed to AV1. Have you heard of AV1? Oh. We've got an issue, chat. We've got an issue. Oh, man. We got an issue. Rug, thank you very much for the tier 1 for 4 months. I appreciate that over on Twitch, my guy. Thank you. Yes, it actually came up with a notification today. It came up with a notification. Thank you, Andy, my guy. How are you today? How was your stream? It didn't come up with a notification before. It did today. How are you for high-speed USB ports on your PC? I've got the mother. I'll tell you what, Techno. The motherboard that I've got is a Z790 or a Z970 live mixer, and it's a purple motherboard.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them are 3.1. I could be wrong though. It's a live mixer. Kai Barra, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the Prime subscription. 694 total Twitch subscribers, guys. Thank you. Much appreciated. What I'm nervous about, chat, is I'm actually real nervous about how this does with this flux being so dry. Oral, welcome.
Afternoon, Joey et al.
Wait, Bodge, did you say that you use AV1? Thank you very much, Oral, for the Prime for 3 months. I appreciate you and your face. Did you say you use AV1, Bodge? Oh, I'm not sure off the top of my head. Okay, mate. Okay, Techno. I mean, again, much appreciated. And I might need to do a stream to kind of like set it up and get used to it, but that would be amazing.
Bunny suit.
Who was it? Concurrent, welcome. Tier 1 for 4 months. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate you. Guys, listen, we don't need to talk about bunny suits, man. We have a lot of new viewers in the chat recently. First-time chatters. One in the chat if you're a first-time chatter. One in the chat if you've not said anything in the chat before. They don't need to be knowing about bunny suits, guys, okay? That time is gone. That time is gone. Bunny suit question mark. Oh, guys. First time I see your stream. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Curious now? No, there's nothing to be curious about. MS Blind, welcome. Chat, I'm going to ask you something. 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 I'm going to ask you something.
Did I just hear bunny suit fun thinking face?
No! Techno, nothing about a bunny suit. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, mate. Should I try and reflow these balls as I am at a halfway point? Yes or no? I'm going to do a poll. Because I'm not feeding this flux. And Lord the Glove, if I have to restart again, which I will, by the way, no matter what the music sounds like.
Just use a plugin like vocoder for Premiere Pro to decode AV1.
Yeah, but apparently you have to pay. Vocoder Pro. What is Vocoder Pro? So why is it audio improvement, media encoding experience, blah, blah, blah. How much is it? Plugin, DaVinci Resolve, plugin, Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere Pro. Supported, development in progress on Windows. 69 euros.
GTT said you mess up the solder balls if you wear the bunny suit.
Deadpool, thank you very much for the 5, by the way. I appreciate you. Thank you. Vote in the poll, guys. Vote in the poll. You got 2 minutes, and then I'm going to have a look, and we'll go from that. We'll go from there. Because the reason why I'm thinking about reflowing, hear me out. The reason I'm thinking about reflowing is because then at least I melt the flux. So it's been a couple of days. Yeah. Techno coming in with a 5. Gifted subscriptions. It's been a whole day since I've done the actual thing. So the flux is actually dried up, which means that when I go to put the balls on, they're not sticking very well. Techno, thank you very much for the 5 gifted to XY, Jovial, Captain, Dad, and Yawn. Thank you very much, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate you.
The stream was good, thanks. Andy, I think you're very far behind. I could be wrong. What's the okay. All right, it's a yes. Right. I'm going to get the chippy majiggy thing. I'm just going to do it my way, chat. I'm just going to do it my way, okay? How does one join the Discord? Exclamation mark, Discord, my friend. Premiere doesn't deal with AV1. It transcodes to H.264. Then you edit that and recode to AV1, apparently. So I'd stick with DaVinci. Yeah, I don't really want to use third party, to be honest. I don't really want to use third party. Oh, I see, Andy. Okay, well, welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate you. Chat, listen to me. I love you guys so much. I'm not being soppy. I do genuinely love you guys so much. Why am I saying this? I'm going to minimize the chats. MS Blind, welcome. Why am I minimizing the chats? Because there might be a lot of chefs right now. And even if I'm doing the wrong thing, I'd rather just concentrate on what I'm doing, okay? So I do love you guys, but don't take this offensively. I'm just minimizing the chats just while I try and reflow these balls, okay? Just whilst I reflow these balls quickly. All right? I love you, though. I love you. So I won't be able to see. So no rage typing, no rage baiting, nothing like that, because I won't be able to see. Just as an FYI. I need the music louder. This song is everything I need right now. Play it again. Helmet, thank you very much for the Prime 13 months in a row. Has it stopped? Again?
Simon coming in with a prime for 13 months. Simon, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think my Metcalf's broke. 10 points if you know why. Couldn't possibly be something to do with like melting an Xbox Series X, could it? With your soldering iron? Who would do that? What a dumb person. Guys, thank you very much for the follows and everything. Appreciate it. CQR, welcome. Whoa. How are we looking, chat? What do you think? That's good, huh? Not a single, by the way, not a single ball joined. The only thing that I did by mistake was I actually took one off up here. So can you see how I might have like a this area up here, and this was a mistake before I even put it onto the other thing. To be honest, it's just one. It's just that one. Can you see? It's just here. That's all. Ah, man. Oh, spilt a load of balls. Yeah, they're not. We're nowhere near ready yet, but we're getting there. I'm a little bit worried specifically that this one's not going to heat properly. There it goes. That's all I wanted. I just wanted enough because I'm going to come in with a reflow later on anyway. I just wanted to make... Oh, it's not on. I just wanted to make sure it was on. Pop. Whilst I'm here. Cool. Now I just need to come in with a bit more flux, hey? That's why I didn't want to do the reflow, because I'm going to have to repaste the flux now. TBH. But nonetheless, I'm happy with where we are. Better than last time. Am I right? Let me go pee quick, guys. Welcome, by the way. Sorry for the lack of talking. I was just concentrating there. And, yeah, still thinking about my AV1 situation. What do I do, guys? What do I do at AV1? Do I give DaVinci Resolve a go? Right, I'm back. You missed the part, I think, as well, Bod, where I was saying how Adobe Premiere Pro, my renewal price is £770 for the year.
Gotcha. Oh, much better. My balls are so much stickier now. What? Huh? Huh? You guys need to get your guts out of the... You guys need to get your mind out of the gutter, man.
Thanks for enduring the grind and sharing your experiences.
That's okay, mate. No worries. Thank you for the support. No way that's triggered a hype train.
That's what she said. Laughing face.
You guys need to chill out. Thank you very much, by the way, Viking and Simon, for the 100 bits. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to do what I love on a daily basis. The support means more than you guys can actually ever imagine. You guys are the reason I'm able to buy myself a 5070 Ti and get scammed by ChatGPT. Telling me that I could use AV1 encoder on the 5070 Ti. It's going to half my workload. To only find out Adobe Premiere Pro does not support AV1 editing. Huh? That's the topic for today, guys. Do you know what? I'm not even happy that we've managed to reball half the chip. Like, what is wrong with me? Something I've spent days doing, I've done half. Let's go. What's wrong with me? I should be happy right now. But I'm thinking about AV1. That's all I can think of. AV1, AV1. I feel like OB1. Except for AV1. Busy Glide coming in with a Prime for 5 months in a row. That puts us on a total now of 700 Twitch subscribers. Let's
Keep
go.
up with the great content, Joey. Sign of the horns.
I didn't know where that was going then. Let's end December on an absolute banger. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, 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 thank you. Sharpie with a Prime for 2 months. Thank you, Sharpie, my guy. Again, appreciate you. Thank you, guys. It's kind of fitting music as well with the mood at the moment, isn't it? TW coming in with a follow. TW, thank you very much. Chat, will it be 20,000 20,000 followers on Twitch before 2026? What do you think? I was thinking about getting a YouTube counter as well, guys, so we can start doing the subs. What do you think? So we can have Twitch subs and YouTube subs. Not memberships, but subs. So the 150,000 currently. Can't believe it, by the way, 150,000. I feel sick. I'm not even lying to you, chat, when I tell you this. I don't want to be soppy. It's the music, man. I tell you, it's the music. Listen. I feel really emotional. I don't know why. Why do I feel so emotional right now? This song. Damn. I kind of like this song. I don't know if it is a song. What? Listen. '13.
2012, 2011, Joey. The Buzz Lightyear Joey. The Joey who dropped out of college after 6 months because of reasons he can't talk about. Would not believe you if you told him the stats. Do you know what as well? I think more so than anything in the world is the fact that you guys allow me to be flexible with life. And that, over anything else, is the greatest privilege to ever have. That freedom of being able to help out with the wife if she needs anything, and just have the days off with my daughter and my family and my son. Like having that is just wow, man. It's really hard to put it into words, honestly. But yeah. Maybe it's just because it's Christmas, I'm feeling just soppy or something, I don't know. We're allowed to be soppy every now and again though. Am I right? We thought of a new Christmas thing to do with my daughter, by the way. Thought of it the other day, and she's so behind it. It's amazing to see how keen she is to do it. But I can't remember. There was I will message this person who put up a post, because I saw somebody's story on Instagram, and it was a story about how, just remember that there's a lot of charities out there and stuff at the moment that are accepting a lot of stuff because of Christmas and whatnot, and how many families and whatnot go without. So we've got a bunch of mini JDTs like teddies and stuff in the loft that you're just kind of holding on to for like memories and keepsake, I guess. But I kind of said to her, I was like, listen, chick, there's a lot of families out there and little girls and little boys that don't have anything on Christmas. And, you know, we're blessed to have what we have. So how about we take a load of your toys that you don't use anymore and that we're not going to use for macro JDT, and how about we go and drop them off at like a charity shop? And I was thinking, I don't know how she's going to like this, because she's a 3-year-old and like her little brain might not be able to comprehend what's going on. And she got so excited, man. They're so much smarter than you think. So we got a bunch of stuff down from the loft yesterday. No, when was it? Saturday. What was it today? Tuesday? Yeah, Saturday. We got a bunch of stuff down from the loft. And she was literally, because we said to her, you can obviously keep a lot if you want. It's completely up to you. And we thought we might have to step in and be like, you know, oh, you don't want to throw that away. You don't want to chuck that away because of X, Y, Z or whatever. But she was so good at like organizing it on her own. Like less than 50% is what she wanted to keep. So we've now got this like, there's like a pile of bin where it's like, you know, they've got marks on and stuff that we wouldn't really feel comfortable giving to charity. And then you've got stuff that is, you know, in a good enough condition that we would then feel is appropriate to give to a charity shop. And then she's got her own little keep pile. But she's done so well, man. We got like a whole IKEA bag of stuff that we're going to take to the charity shop. And I thought, let's make this a little tradition, because you have so much clutter. What do you call it, chat? A minimalist? Yeah. I like to not have that many things, you know. I like to not have that many things. Just the things that you sort of kind of need. But yeah, man, I'm really proud of her. I'm excited to see how she's going to be when we actually go into the charity shop. Will it be a different question when she actually hands over the bag? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it's almost like the Christmas shoebox appeal. It's a very similar thing, but I guess we've just done it with like an IKEA bag, right? But yeah, I'm hoping that charity shops will take the stuff. I think they will. I don't see why they wouldn't. Because it is quite a bit. So yeah, that's the tradition we're going to do, because I think it will teach her a really good lesson. You know what I mean? Because I like to think we're actually pretty good. In terms of like, we don't like to spoil her. You know, she doesn't. I like to think she doesn't get spoiled. She gets spoiled with love, but I don't think she gets spoiled with materialistic things. However, we've got a lot of family and friends that spoil her, if that makes sense. So, like, if we get her 1 or 2 things for Christmas or a birthday or whatever, that gets multiplied very quickly because of the people around us. And no matter how many times we say she doesn't need anything, they obviously want to make an impact on her life as well, which is completely understandable. So they'll just buy her teddies and toys and whatnot, you know. They've got a real selective. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting to know. What, even for like stuffed toys and stuff? Is it what? Because they've got too much stuff? Is that what it is? Like, what? How does that work? Chat, I really hope there's not too much flux. I'm just looking at some of the way these balls are moving, you know. Oh, MS Blind. That was a thing. I actually forgot to mention it to you guys. Yeah. Oh, no. Did I say that she was... did I tell you that she wanted that so bad for herself? She wanted that so bad for... Do you know what's on her side? Do you know what's on her side? You know the JDT bunny that you guys got? I think it was... I want to say last Easter. I don't think it was Easter just gone. I think it might have been the Easter before. Do you remember the JDT bunny? And it had the JDT logo. Laser. That's still about. The name is Rosie. Bunny's name is Rosie. Chat, do you want to know what her favourite doll is called? And has been called since birth? From the moment she could speak? you want to know my daughter's name for her favorite teddy? Chat. No, it's not chat. She does, however, call herself. Her name does tech at the moment. Yep, that's the thing. She's got a pile of broken stuff that just needs batteries or like has some stuff that's stuck. She's got a pile of it, guys. She like actually gets things that are broken and gives them to me. So, because she wants to help me. She wants to help me fix them. She absolutely loves problem solving. Absolutely loves it. That's not forced in any way, shape, or form, by the way. She saw me change some batteries out once, and she wanted to have a go straight away. So I got her used to trying to get her used to like the screwdriver. But she's got like a pile of like things that are broken, but not broken really like loads, just like old things that are a bit stuck and need batteries. Like I said, her favorite teddy's name, doll, technically, is called Fruit Salad. My son, who is now 6 months old.
I really don't know how you have the patience to reball that go like that. I envy you, mate.
Let's chill. Don't envy me, please. Dave, thank you very much for the £5 super chat. I appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Very kind. My son, who is now 6 months old. Two teeth coming through, chat. 2 teeth. He got some big chompers. You guys have heard my daughter laugh a lot because of the sub alert, right? Do you want to hear my son laugh? One in the chat if you want to hear my son laugh. He's giggling now. 6 months old. So funny, man. Ready? Yeah, I should set one for YouTube and one for Twitch. You guys are right. I should set one for YouTube and one for Twitch, hey? Or one could just be one for gifted, one for the normals. Or we keep the old year and we just do YouTube and Twitch as the difference. What do you guys reckon? Who was it? Stefan coming in with a gifted sub to C. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many kids do I have? I have 2 children. And honestly, guys, I think it's enough. I'm just so blessed to have what I have. I'm very lucky. All healthy, touch wood so far. You know. I've done the Great Reset once. Boy, girl. Job done. Same APU, facts, yep. It is. I promise we got some more fun stuff coming up, guys. I promise you now. MacBook Air, no power. I'm looking forward to that, man. 12, yes, 12 ROG Allies, faulty. 5 PS5 Slims, motherboards. But at the moment, we dispatch this APU. Hello.
Treat yourself, your missus and kids to something. Early Christmas gift.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. £80? And then the Christmas song comes on? Are you joking? Dave, that's extremely kind of you, mate. Thank you so much for the £80 super chat. Lord Glover above. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much, honestly. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's very kind, man. That's very, very kind. You definitely didn't have to do that, my guy. Thank you so much for the £80. Lord Glove. Thank you. £80. Jeez Louise. Thank you. Completely caught me off guard. Completely and utterly butterly caught me off guard. Wednesday's video is the unboxing and honest opinion on the iFixit soldering hub, guys. Friday, I think I'm going to do it Friday. I've also got an AliExpress haul video coming out. And I've seen some haul videos on YouTube, and this is the worst one that you'll ever see in your life. For reasons that I won't go into. With included shout-outs to both JFix and NanoFix for their inspiration on making one. But mine is awful. But you have to start somewhere, am I right? And then we, do you guys, I don't know if you guys want like I don't know if you guys want dedicated reviews on the soldering irons. So I've got 3 soldering irons that I'm going to have very soon. One of them's on its way. I've got the Aphen A9. I've got the Jun T3B. And I've got the Fenersi 200 watt station. All right. Now, how am I going to do this, chat? Am I doing 3 separate videos and then one, like, comparing them all together? So is it going to be like 4 videos? Or am I just doing one big video comparing all 3? Thing is, that video will be over an hour, 100%. Because I found out with the iFixit soldering one that was 48 minutes long that there's a lot to go through. You know what I mean? So I don't think I'll do one. I don't know if I can do one big one. I don't think I can do one big one because it will be hours. And I don't think people are going to be that interested. I think what I'd rather do is 3 videos with each one and just like unboxing and initial thoughts. And then a quick comparison of all 3. The other option, which is kind of what I did with the iFixit one, the only thing that I could compare the iFixit one with is my Hako that I have currently set up. The other option is that I could do the unboxings and just compare as I go. So like still do a video for each, but like just do mini comparisons in that video for each one. Maybe start with like unboxing the Jean and then seeing how I get on, etc., etc. I don't know. Four videos, one on each in comparison. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a dry topic. I don't know, man. I think quite a lot of people watch reviews on soldering irons in general, you know. It is, however, just a lot more SEO based than recommended based. So it would be a video that rather performs well over time than coming out of the block. However, a lot of I feel like a lot of my audience will appreciate a review of a couple of irons because I've never really delved into that content before, and you can imagine how hectic it is for me. You best believe there's no charts displaying TDPs and wattages and whatnot. It's just me opening, getting it on, failing a bunch of times to turn the actual iron on, updating firmware. You heard me right. Came here from YouTube Shorts. Welcome, Mohammed. How are you? Yeah, my point with it is use case. I try and go through like a couple of use case things, like with the iFixit one. I've used it in a use case scenario on, like, you know, the pads and stuff of an SSD controller, M92T36, a USB-C port, just tinning it. Like, I wanted to go over it for what it is that I do in my videos rather than just like basic tests. Not that there's anything wrong with the basic tests at all. In fact, they're more informative and better. But it more so, I've obviously put a spin on it to suit my audience and people who know what it is that I do with the repairs. You know what I mean? But I have to say, spoiler, the iFixit soldering iron came with flux and solder. You know what? I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. It'll be out tomorrow. Wishing you luck for the reball. I was here with the failed one. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to have your support, guys. Can you guys tell if the quality on YouTube is any better than usual, by the way? Has anybody noticed that? I've not seen anyone say it. I didn't want to mention it because I wanted to see if anyone said it genuinely. But can you guys see if the quality is any better on YouTube? Now, I'm still operating at 1080p because I forgot to disable low latency, but I've upped my bitrate quite a bit. So I am just wondering if it makes a difference. Oh, and I'm streaming an AV1. I'm actually streaming an AV1 to YouTube. So does it look better? It's clear, it looks the same. Oh, okay. Man, I don't know whether to stick to just HVENC or do DaVinci Resolve. I don't know, man. Nas, welcome. Yeah, I don't think there's anything special. I think actually I'm very dumb. I mean, I got told off for saying that. I keep getting told off, man. And a lot of people thumbs up that comment. I said something in the realms of I'm awful at what I do on the last video. And somebody said, man, you got to stop saying that, because imagine how people like who are learning feel when you say stuff like that. And I tried saying, you know, well, it's my humor. It's almost like it's like a defense mechanism for me in a way, you know, because I want to just lower the expectations of everybody who watches. But I completely understand how it could be like upsetting and disheartening to some people. So I do need to be careful, man, because this is a tough job. I feel like I've been better at saying that recently, but I let it slip on the most recent video. Someone pulled me up on it and they were right. They were right. I think it's, do you know what? I think it's like a self-confidence thing, you know? It's a self-confidence thing. It's weird, right? Because I don't know what you guys think. I wouldn't deem myself not confident, especially in the work that I do. Do you agree? Like, I feel like you need to be confident to succeed in like the reballing / tech repair world. No? I don't know, man. Confidence is a weird one. I've got a funny story. People aren't even going to find this that funny, I bet. I appreciate that, Morgan. I appreciate that. I literally... So I put my daughter to sleep the other night, and I was so tired, guys. I was so tired. And I agreed with Mrs. JDT that we was going to watch some TV after I put her to sleep. And for the first time ever in my life, I fell asleep putting her to sleep, but I woke up like 30 minutes later and I was convinced I didn't fall asleep. And I had like a couple of messages from Mrs. JD2 who was waiting up for me to watch something, and she was like, I'm assuming you fell asleep then, lol, good night. And that was like 20 minutes. Because it usually takes me like 10, 15 minutes to put her down. So like, I think that was like right at the start of, you know, kind of when I fell asleep. So by the time I'd woken up, it was like 20 minutes after she had messaged me. And luckily she was still awake, but she was like, I'm obviously not down to watch anything now. I'm so tired. I was like, ah. But I was so convinced. She was like, you fell asleep. I was like, no, I didn't. She was like, yeah, I literally, Joey, I literally saw you on the baby monitor sleeping. I was like, no, I didn't. Because, guys, it's never happened to me. Never. I've never had that. And it was the most surreal, weird feeling in the world. It was like I shut my eyes for a second and it was 30 minutes later. I was like, what on earth has just happened there? She was like, you've just fallen asleep. I was like, nope. Micro nap, wait until you get older, becomes common. What's the difference between these balls and the last attempt? Less flux, although this time I don't actually know on this half of the chip whether there is less flux or not. I'm probably going to really mess up in a minute. Less flux and smaller balls. So the other ones are 0.55 millimeters in circumference. These ones are 0.5. So they're 0.05 of a millimeter smaller. Which should help them not go together and hug, you know what I mean? But yeah, chat, when I tell you I was in, what do you call it? What's that word? Not disbelief, but when I just didn't believe her. What's it called? Denial. I was in denial. Hello?
Polyorchid detected at row 2 to 3 and 8 from the top right. Joey laughing face.
What? Polyorchid detected at row 2 to 3 and 8 from the top right. 2 to 3. Row 2, 3, 8. Ah! Thank you very much, Scott. You're a legend. Not like this. What does polyorchid mean? Thank you for the bits, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Gifted subscribes. Yo, macros plus coming in. Your first 5 gifted, mate. Thank you so much. I'm honored you chose me. Thank you. 5 gifted subs to Dalu, Super, Dan Bolton, Peachy, and Adlita. Thank you very much, Macro. 5 gifted. What a ledge. You have no idea how much that means to me, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you. You might be top 3 now. Yeah, top 3. We got Graham in first place with 10 gifted. Techno with 5 and Macro, my guy, with 5 as well. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subscriptions, my guy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And there's no discount at the moment either. You guys are paying full price for that. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Whilst we're watching the most boring content in the world. Content is content though, chat, am I right? Do you know what? I think a lot of people kind of dabble too much in the it needs to be perfect section. I think that's why a lot of people don't get started, you know. They think it has to be XYZ, perfect, 10 out of 10. Just get
Boring
it done.
content deserves my prime.
Is it? Ghostbarker, thank you very much for the prime for 14 months. I appreciate you and your face. Thank you, my friend. Legendary. Thank you, sir. Oh, Lord above. How many subs we on now, chat? 708. Lord glove. Hello, James. Just the 199 super chat. Thank you very much. I thought there was a message on the back of it, mate. Sorry. I was waiting for it to come through. Thank you so much for the 199 super chat. I appreciate you and your face, mate. Thank you. Got a super chat kicking off today as well with the 8 from earlier. Lord, above the 5 we had. Chat, we're going to checkpoint it in a minute, okay? I'm not convinced with this flux. Are you guys convinced with the flux? Is this Reball 3? My JDT hoodie is here. What? No way. Wait, I had a delivery earlier. There's no way mine's here, is it? Techno, how on earth have you got yours before me? What on earth? No, mine didn't arrive. How on earth did you get yours so quick? I got an Amazon. What did I get from Amazon yesterday, chat? Everything's been a blur recently. Oh, is that my DisplayPort cable? Oh, nice. Okay. So I've got a new DP cable. I've got an 8K DP cable. Why? For my new 1440p monitor. Because why would I not get an 8K cable for 1440p, chat? Huh? JDT hoodie? Question mark. Yes, Macro. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark merch. Not that I'm expecting you to buy anything because you did just give 5 gifted as well. But if you do exclamation mark merch, there is indeed merch available for Season 2 of Profit or Loss. Limited time only up until the 31st of December. We've had a beanie purchase today and a couple of t-shirts. And a mug, actually. Bodger, can you talk to me? What do you think? I need to know. Is this really risky of me? Absolutely, but I have full confidence it's going to be okay. Have you got it on yet? I got an 8K cable for 1080p. I love it. Guaranteed Bodger's putting on now, hey? Oh, okay.
I'm at it again, winking face.
Guys, over to Twitch. Exclamation mark enter. There is a giveaway of merch. Techno Lauder Glove. Techno is gifting merch on Twitch. All you have to do is exclamation mark enter. What an absolutely crazy man. If you're a first time chat, you need to make sure you follow as well. Exclamation mark enter. Follow the stream over on Twitch. Exclamation mark Twitch over on YouTube, because you need to go over to Twitch to enter the giveaway. Giveaway for the merch is happening right now. You've got 80 seconds. That is it. 80 seconds. That's it. That's all you got. Exclamation mark enter in Twitch chat to grab yourself some merch. Techno, did the guy claim yesterday? I don't know if he claimed, did he? The actual merch? I can't remember, you know. I don't actually recall seeing a message saying that he had bought something. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I received anything. So it'll be good. Actually, it'll be good to see if I log into Fourth Wall to see what happens. Is it like unclaimed? You know, like what actually happens there? Does he have an amount of time to actually claim it? You know. Let me know who won, chat. It's going to be ending any second now. So if you haven't gone over to Twitch, go over to Twitch, and it will be definitely worth creating an account over there and following on Twitch, because anyone is able to actually just give merch away through the Twitch extension. It's really cool. I didn't even know it was a thing until Techno done it yesterday. Or Sunday, I think it was. Who's the winner? Exclamation mark enter over on Twitch chat to win merch right now. Who is it? Oh my gosh, it's Bodger. What? I bet he's laughing right now as well. Oh, Bodger. Oh, Zern. Zern coming in as well. Yo, purchasing some merch. Lol. He just got his hoodie delivered.
It's fixed.
Imagine, by the way, he's just got his hoodie delivered. He just said to me, I've got my hoodie, and he gets another piece of merch. What? Oh my gosh. Big ups, by the way, Zern coming in. Looks like you've got a beanie and a hoodie, my guy. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Thank you very much for supporting. Wow. Let me have a look at the gifts.
What is it? It's a t-shirt as well. So, Bod, you don't have the t-shirt. 13 up. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I see it. Nice one. Thank you. That's so funny. It wasn't rigged, I swear. Needs a beanie for the workshop. It's a t-shirt. Yeah, he needs to get the beanie to complete the look, doesn't he? Yeah, thank Techno for that. Thank Techno for that. Wow. Yeah, Zern, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate that. Legendary. Thank you. Yeah, I can't do anything about the gift. Oh, you may redo the giveaway. I can redo the giveaway, by the way. I can redo the giveaway for that one, for the mug that you done yesterday. Techno. It says not redeemed yet, but I also don't... I mean, if it's free merch, like, you should redeem it really, shouldn't you? Guys, I'll let you decide. Because I haven't set any boundaries around this. What's a fair amount of time to leave someone to actually just take a free piece of merch? What do you think? Yeah, I think contacting them with a whisper. But if they say they didn't reply, like, how long am I leaving it? What airspeed? Oh, so I did 1%, but I'm going to put it on this heater and I'm going to go again. So I'm just going to see if I can do this. A day, 24 hours. Do you think 24 hours is a week? You think a week is fair? Well, I guess there isn't a major rush, right? Because it's limited until the 31st of December, right? So I could do a week. I could do a week. I think that's more than fair, chat. Hey, a week. Do we agree? A week and a whisper. A week is way too long. We'll see. I'll have a think. I'll have a thunk. After a week, just get a handle. You guys are cruel, man. Oh, Rav, you in the stream? Duck! Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. Rav, if you're on the stream, message me.
Good evening, all.
Thank you very much, Duck. For the Prime for 7 months, I appreciate you. Oh, sugar.
Chat, do we try DaVinci Resolve then? There he is, my guy Bodge, mate. The embroidery is great, by the way. Let's go! How's the fit? How's the actual fit? Bodge, what did you go for, by the way? What did you go for? What size? Well done, mate. It looks good. It looks good. It looks good. I don't know why I'm saying well done, but well done. The embroidery looks really clean. The embroidery looks so clean. Can I show that on stream, guys? It's XL, but seems smaller than the last one. Okay. It's embroidered well. Good. Good, 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 good. This is it, chat. Look at that embroidery. Bearing in mind how close up this is. That's really good. Look how good that is, man. Lord, the glove above. That looks good. But it said it is smaller than last time. Okay, fine. There we go. Exclamation mark merch. If you are interested in any merch, this will be the only drop of Season 2 Profit or Loss, FYI. The only drop. One more, chat. One more. You got what? It's not even, what is that? Probably about a quarter, I'd say. Yes, let's go. Oh, you redeemed the shirt. Nice. What do you reckon, chat? One more quarter? How clean does it look, guys? Looks good, hey? Does that look good? I think it looks clean, no? All right, listen, chat. Listen. Tomorrow, I really want to just play with like editing and AV1 and stuff, and just you know, I need to do DaVinci Resolve. I'm gonna have a look at DaVinci Resolve now. If anybody's going to be in Discord, I'm probably just going to join a Discord chat and have a look at DaVinci Resolve and see what's going on, because I do want to have a look at some AV1 recording. The issue being is I need to edit something that's going to be AV1, because if I record a whole bunch of things and then DaVinci Resolve doesn't do AV1 for whatever reason, I'm then not going to be able to take that and edit in Adobe Premiere Pro. So I don't want to waste a whole video, if that makes sense. I'm going to have a look at DaVinci Resolve and see what's going on. Before, I wasn't actually able to export with DaVinci Resolve. I wonder if there's been an update or something that has resolved that, or I'm just going to use ChatGPT, my arch nemesis at the moment, to see what the situation is with that, and see if we can fix the exporting issue, because that was why I didn't use it last time, because it was failing to export for whatever reason. I have no idea why. So yeah, I'm going to put that on the floor, cover it with my box. My box has been very good to me, and then I'm hoping next stream that's going to be it. Listen, chat, One, if you have enjoyed today's stream, I'm sorry it was late because of the new GPU installed. If there's any recommendations of what I can do, by the way, with my new GPU, please let me know if there's any good things I could do with a 5070 Ti. I've got a new monitor that should be here tomorrow, and that's a 1440p monitor, so I'll have that covered. So yeah, if there's anything that you think that I could do with a 5070 Ti, let me know. Might be a file size or time for the trial. I don't think there is for the free one. I don't think there is. Techno!
DaVinci Resolve supports AV1 editing, but it depends on the version in your hardware.
No.
The free version can import and edit AV1 footage, but for hardware accelerated export, you need DaVinci Resolve Studio for NVIDIA RTX 40 series cards.
Okay. I don't actually have. I'm going to go into Discord quickly and have a quick play about, all right? I'm going to go into Discord. If you want to come over to Discord, !Discord, and I'm just going to hang around in the chat, please feel free to come in. I'm just going to ask some stupid questions. I don't know, Bodge, I don't know if you're available to talk me through some DaVinci Resolve stuff for the next 15 minutes max. But if you are, jump in and we'll just talk some DaVinci Resolve stuff. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate all the support. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. That'd be much appreciated. We've got 391 followers left until 20,000. Thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure you tune in on Thursday because, well, it might even be tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow the ending of this PS5 APU Reball and just be done with it. But we'll see. Guys, thank you very much. Techno, thank you for the 100 bits there. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you on Thursday, guys. Much love. Goodbye. Ciao for now. Thank you.